In this video, I will teach you how I won a Fulbright scholarship from a non-target, non-Ivy League school. And be sure to stick around till the end for 5 key questions to reflect on from an admissions officer. Fulbright is a highly competitive, highly selective scholarship program between the United States and basically every other country. And it sends Americans abroad to study, do research, or teach English, and then also accepts people from other countries to do the same at home. And I am here in Constance, Germany, where I am an assistant English teacher, Fulbright ETA, English Teaching Assistant. And that's the scholarship which I have the most experience with, and this video will be focused on that scholarship. So if you're sold on Fulbright, but you're not exactly sure which country you should apply for, I would look at it this way. Which country do you want to go to, firstly? And secondly, where do you have the most compelling narrative? That was very easy for me with Germany, right? I have German heritage, worked at a German restaurant in high school, German friends, I speak German, etc., etc. So easy, so many points for me to paint this picture of, yes, I will be a great, enthusiastic cultural ambassador to Germany. But say Denmark, the neighboring country of Germany, I don't have all these points, and I can't paint that picture. So think about your personal history and how can you sell that narrative that you will be an enthusiastic cultural ambassador to this specific country. Start checking the boxes. You're going abroad to teach English. Okay, what can you do to prepare? Get English teaching experience. Go online. Volunteer at your local elementary school. I did both of those things during college. Get good grades. I got a 3.9 in college. That obviously helped my application. Besides that, learn the language of the country you want to go to. You become incredibly more competitive when you're able to speak the language. So just think about how could I prepare for this that would make me more useful in this situation. Let's talk about the writing. There's the personal history and the statement of grand purpose. In the personal history, you really want to sell that narrative of why you have, with your specific personal history, the capacity to be a good cultural ambassador to this country, to Germany, to France, wherever you want to apply. So that's what you want to do with the personal history. Otherwise, I would find someone who you trust, whose opinion you respect, and ask them to read your essay and read it with them, talk about it with them. Also, you're going to want to start early for the essay. You don't want to be doing the essays when you're in college. Do it during the summer before you go back for senior year. You'll be very thankful that you're done with it. If you'd like to see my specific application materials, you can DM me on Twitter. I'd be more than happy to send them to you. We could talk about it as well. In terms of the interview, if you're still in college, you're in luck because the interview is going to be with your college. What does your college want? They want more Fulbrighters because it looks good for them. It helps them if you win. So no stress about the interview. Know that it's a win-win situation. As promised, here are the 5 key questions to reflect on. Who are you? What excites you? What drives you? What makes you angry? Etc., etc. Really think about that. Who are you? 2 is, why are you going to this specific country? 3 is, why do you want to be an English teaching assistant ETA? 4 is, why is this the next logical step for you? Think about where you've been and where you're going. Why is this step? How does this fit in your story? And then 5 is 2-part. What will you gain from Fulbright? But also, what will Fulbright gain from having you in its network, etc.? A lot of times we see a prestigious scholarship like Fulbright or a prestigious company like Google, and we think, oh, they'd be doing me such a favor if they just let me in. But it's not like that. It's a mutual thing, right? You have something to bring to the table. It's a year of your time. So don't get caught up in this idea of they'd be doing me a favor. It's not like that. And you can absolutely win a Fulbright regardless of where you went to school, right? I did not go to Harvard, did not go to Stanford. This is something you can do. And if you want to do it, follow these steps, and I wish you all the best.